Hello, it's Big Cheds, and this is the Trading Encyclopedia Daily Education series on my YouTube at Cheds Trading. You can find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I am a founding analyst. For today's lesson, we're going to take a look at a sample trading journal entry from my fourth book, The Trading Journal. Trading Wisdom Part 2. As you know, I'm making the entire book free. It's going to go into this Trading Encyclopedia playlist. Why you should use a trading journal, good trader habits, emotional management, and sample trading journal entries, sample trading ideas. And one of them is called, it's the idea of a first MA200 tag in a strong trend. So as we know from other videos I've shown you, what's an uptrend, what's a downtrend, in classical charting, the MA200 is the trend, right? MA, without anything else, MA means SMA, which means simple moving average, which means all 200 periods are equally weighted. So I've named this Leo, and that's what the trading idea is. And so this is how you fill out the trading journal, in my book at least. This is how I suggest. And so the thesis is explaining that it's been a strong chart, and I've played it a few times. That this is saying, okay, it's something, a chart I've been watching, I have muscle memory on. But this is the first test of the DMA 200. So DMA means daily MA 200 as opposed to WMA or WSMA, which would be weekly MA 200. And so the idea here is that this is an area of interest. It's testing the long-term moving average. Oftentimes the price will hold there, but you're going to use this technique along with some nearby horizontal level. That's what I mean when I say I'm going to look for local structure using the March high. It's a made up chart. So imagine there's some high that's nearby that lines up with the MA 200. And then the idea is that, what's my stop loss? Well, if it doesn't hold that level at $25, here's my confirmation, one daily close. I plan to cut my position and reassess. However, with a trend this strong, a big reaction would be expected. So basically, it really should hold here because of the strength of the trend. And if it doesn't happen, I'm moving on from the idea. What's my general plan to take profit? Well, I think that there's a good chance to retest this level above. It's some lost support level above. That's a general target. And the plan is to scale out 50% of the position. Now, if there's not as much strength, I'm leaving myself some room for error here. I might sell less if it's stronger than I think, or more if it's weaker than I think, right? New information. Mindfulness, very important. Challenge yourself. What am I thinking? How am I feeling when I'm taking the trade? This is a good trade setup. And I think I have the right frame of mind. I'm neither too excited or upset. I'm on the right track. Let's see what happens. Good approach. Okay, and then what happened? This is important. The facts of what happened. Not all the lessons learned, but just the details. Trade worked out and made it to the area I thought, but I didn't take profit. I got excited. I let the hype get to me, unfortunately, right? And I didn't stick to my plan, which was to take 50% profit. It dropped right back to $27 range before I took any profit and sold the rest at break even. So this turned into a minor winner. Could have been a much better winner if I had followed my plan, but even though I was in the right frame of mind, I still let the hype get to me in this idea. And that's unfortunate. That will happen. And so therefore, processing this, what is the lesson? What's the lesson learned? Is I need to stick to my plan and not get carried away in the moment or carried away by the moment. After a big price move up, the market will get excited. Social media is excited. I need to remember that and don't get and not get swayed away by the excitement or by other people and their emotions, right? I need to stick to my plan. So this is a good trade, explaining the trade idea, how it's defined, general profit plan, and then how it can go wrong and what the lessons may be from this. So this is just a sample trading journal idea. Right, this is from my fourth book, The Trading Journal, Trading Wisdom Part 2. It's on Amazon and it's free on my YouTube channel, Cheds Trading. You can find me here and you can find me on Twitter at Big Cheds and Bitcoin Live, where I'm a founding analyst. Folks, thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Big Cheds out.